The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think.
There is only one good knowledge and one evil. Ignorance, be kind for everyone. You meet is fighting, a hard battle. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Let him who would move the world first move himself. Contentment is natural. Wealth, luxury is artificial. Poverty, death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writing, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our separate ways, I to die and you to live. Which of these two is better? Only God knows. The only good is knowledge, and the only evil is ignorance. Do not do to others what angers you have done to you by others. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Life contains but two tragedies. One is not to get your heart's desire, the other is to get it. I know that I am intelligent, because I know that I know nothing. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. If you want to be a good saddler, saddle the worst horse, for if you can tame one, you can tame all. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. In all of us, even in good men, there is a lawless wild beast, nature, which peers out in sleep. The greatest blessing granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift. Think not those faithful who praise all thy words and actions, but those who kindly reprove thy faults. All men's souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine. When you want wisdom and insight as badly as you want To breathe it is, then you shall have it. The only thing I know is that I know nothing, and I am no quite sure that I know that. Give me beauty in the inward soul. May the outward and the inward man be at one. As to marriage or celibacy, let a man take which course he will be sure to repent. Nobody's qualified to become a statesman who is entirely ignorant of the problem of wheat. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. One thing only I know, and that is that I know nothing. A man who really fights for justice must lead a private, not a public, life if he is to survive for even a short time.